Alright, so I just got done doing normal Blastapopulos, so I think it's time I do kind of the elite Blastapopulos. If I just had to give my kind of quick opinion here, I'd probably say Blastapopulos is probably middle tier difficulty, just kind of based off this first week. Do keep in mind I've only done normal, haven't done elite yet, but I mean, based on my experience in normal, I don't think this will be too bad, because it's really just kind of the same few meta towers are still going to be meta here. Unfortunately, Benjamin is banned for this week, so I'll have to use Geraldo, and Geraldo's not bad. Just that I don't really kind of use him a whole lot in terms of boss events, and I haven't really done a boss event in a little while now, so who knows, we'll see how it goes. I think I'll get Geraldo kind of maybe here, just kind of barely tucked in track, or like down here is fine, yeah. The main reason I'm doing this is because Geraldo's main attack will heat up Blastapopulos. I think his attack is coded, I think, as Plasma, and that'll heat up Blastapopulos even more, which you don't really want to do. I'm not really sure if it's worth going for Ice Towers for Tier 1 to kind of cool Blastapopulos down. Simply just because, you know, it kind of costs a lot to do that at the moment. And I think the strategy that I want to go for is just going to be kind of similar as it is to kind of like standard boss events. Except I think I might want to add in maybe Embrittlement Attack Zone, so I think I'll go for Elite Defender plus an Embrittlement and Attack combo. Probably not Attack Zone, I'll just have to settle for Overdrive, but I mean, Overdrive is still pretty decent mob damage, so that should be fine. Alright, so I meant to stop at the beginning of round 30, but I ended up playing the round. But I think that shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, hopefully 18,000 is enough. I think it might just barely. So let's see. Sell this, get this down. We're like roughly like 2,000 off. I think I will play 31 just to play that, and then we'll have a little bit more money left over. Yeah, we're like really close. We'll just play this round. And as soon as we get Monkeyopolis, I need to actually buy defense. Hopefully we don't end up dying by this round, but I don't think 32 is that difficult, so hopefully be fine. 8 lives. We are really hanging on by a thread here. But now we got Heart of Thunder, we shouldn't be too bad. Let me get upgrade to very quick shot so we don't end up dying to camos. Alright, so before selling we have 7.4 thousand. Afterwards we have 20.5 thousand. Okay, so first things first. Definitely going to be... we can't afford Elite Defender, so we'll just have to pivot into this guy. I don't think this is a bad option. And cooling down Blastapopulos will be able to kind of do with this. I'm not really sure how much it's going to cool down, so I guess it'll be kind of a little fun experiment. And if I need to, I could always kind of panic sell this. Ideally, I wouldn't really want to. But if I have to, I could always panic sell it and then get Elite Defender if I really need it. But let's just play this and go. Now, I'm assuming that this is the kind of temperature thing right here. Yeah, I'm assuming so, so it seems that we're kind of doing fine right now until we hit a skull. But this guy's still doing damage, which is perfect. Albeit not a whole lot. Although I think he stunned our towers, because, yeah, the ice got stunned, so that's unfortunate there. Also, these rocks are kind of doing numbers to my defense, so let me just get this guy in the back for camos. Attack is out of the range now, so I think I will kind of sell... Well, I can't sell now, but after everything is out, I'll kind of sell it and then get Elite Defender now. Alright, Elite Defender. Was it worth doing that? Not really sure, to be honest, not sure. Okay, thankfully Ninja is still up and alive, so... Yeah, as long as we have Ninja in the back and clean up, I think we should be fine. Man, those rocks are really blocking here. So I think attacks are definitely going to be kind of king when it comes to Blastapopulos, I'm guessing. I'm guessing the whole purpose of the rocks is to nerf Elite Defender. Which, I mean, I guess is fair, because Elite Defender has been meta for bosses for like a really long time now. And so I'm not really upset that it's kind of not as good here. I mean, it's still decent as you can see, but just not really ideal. Anyways, let me see if I can fit in one BRF. Hopefully we can pop this guy before 50. Because I would like at least like 10 rounds of uninterrupted farming. I just need to be able to afford MAD, so as long as I can do that, I'm fine. Alright, there we go. So sell this guy, sell you. Buy this. We'll start working on Engineer, although I won't get it up to its full capacity just yet. And then what I normally do for defense, I think, is D-breath, correct? So let's get this guy down. We'll be on our merry way. Alright, 24,000 before selling, and then after selling, we have a whopping 121,000. I think that's actually enough to be able to afford MAD and Taxstone, so that'll be perfect. So the thing about Blastapopulos is that he burns projectiles, so I actually need to put MAD somewhat close, so that way his projectiles don't actually end up getting burned. We'll kind of sell this guy, and then we'll just kind of start spamming down tax zones and just kind of tax in general, as I think they are decent from the minimal testing I've done. Let's get this guy down. I don't know if it's worth going for like something like Crowd Cannon or just kind of other ices to kind of cool him down. The cooling down mechanic, while it is interesting, there's not really a whole lot you can do with it, because the only towers that can really kind of cool him down is just ice. And it's not like the ice towers in particular are like powerful anyway, so I don't know. I think it's a cool thing, but there needs to be like more options when it comes to kind of cooling him down. I guess there's like Middle Path, Mermonkey, but I mean that's really expensive. And it's an ability too, so I don't know. I guess it's a cool idea, but I mean it doesn't really have the best execution. As you can see, the attacks are getting burned, but that doesn't really kind of matter because I mean he's still getting hit regardless. Alright, so there's that. I wonder if I can maybe afford kind of Super Brittle in the middle of the round. That would be pretty decent. Alright, so now that the attack is on top, also a pretty bad time for the burning to kind of happen here. Let me just get these guys. I kind of wonder for the rocks, I'm kind of curious to see like if you could put a tower high enough, if you could potentially kind of counteract the rocks. Like I know there's that one interaction with kind of pools and absolute zero. I don't know if they patched that or not, but I mean if they didn't, then that'd be kind of interesting to kind of see. I'm actually kind of curious about that. I think I might check out some like ranked boss runs after this to see if that's an actual strategy you could realistically do. Also 63 is this round, so I'm actually going to get a couple of but these rocks are really blocking. A couple of these guys. I don't even know if it'd be kind of enough. Alright, so attack zone's not useful, you're not useful, these guys aren't useful, so I'll just kind of sell this, and then we'll just kind of have Mad carry the rest of the way. Alright, and then pretty soon, so I'm going to get back this guy, as I still think he's pretty useful for crosspath. I still think he's going to be useful for defense. Question is, can we afford this guy after selling? I don't think we can. We can, just kind of barely though. But at least we got around 65. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I think with Banana Central and 2 ERS, I think I'll save up for Ultra Boost now. I do have to be careful because I do plan on going for Dark Paragon for tier 3. I still think a Paragon for tier 3 is still meta for bossing, so that's just what I'll do. Alright, so hopefully I saved enough time in advance. I think I stopped farming like 6 rounds before. We only have like 3 rounds to make like 150,000. I don't think we're going to make it in time without selling, but I mean that's fine. We are slightly behind in income, but I think that the tier 5 only has like what, like 35 million, which isn't a whole lot, so we should be fine. It's not like kind of Bluenaris where we need tons of towers and a really high degree of Paragons in order to kind of burst him down. I mean, with this guy, you just need kind of moderately high degrees. Alright, so we have to sell 1, which is perfect. I'll just kind of dump money into it. What was that, degree 25 I think I saw? That should be good enough. I'm kind of curious to see how Dark Paragon's going to kind of do here. Although, didn't Glaive Dominance get a little bit of price cut, so that might have been better off trying to go for that, but I mean, I already had all the other towers down, so oh well. But the kind of stunning is going to be really annoying, but thankfully it's kind of rounds 81 plus at this point, so I'm not really kind of too worried about it, as those rounds are kind of long, just because the mobs are slow. So with my newfound confidence, I think I will just kind of continue farming. Yeah, it's really the line of sight blocking that's going to be annoying. My guess for difficulty for kind of Blastapopulos in the future is there's probably might be certain maps where his kind of line of sight blockage would really screw you over, if I had to guess. As I mean, even in this map, you know, it's not too terrible. It's annoying, but it's not like bad per se. But I can imagine there might be some maps, none that I can think of off the top of my head, but there are definitely some maps I hear where the kind of rocks would get in the way a lot. Also, I just kind of realized that Ninja Paragon's not going to be not going to be very good here. Not going to be very helpful. Because the Sticky Bomb, which I think is Dart Paragon's main source of boss TPS, that's going to probably burn off before it can actually detonate. I'm assuming that that effect does apply to Paragons as well, and not just a regular Sticky Bomb. Alright, that's tier 3 gone. Easy. Alright. I'll kind of sell this guy. I don't think he's going to be too useful. I think I still will get Ninja anyways, because I think Ninja can still be decent. And I could keep it around for kind of tier 5. So I think what I'll do, I think I'll do Ninja and Ace. I think I'll have enough money to be able to afford both of those. So let me just kind of get Ninja down. And then I'll kind of get some Shinobis to kind of help out with damage as well as degree. Alrighty, so one round before we pierce, I'll just drop down 2 Paragon Totems just because. And then I'll upgrade, I think I'll upgrade this guy into the Paragon, and then let's see a degree. That's not really as good as I thought it would be. I'm actually going to go back because I want to at least get 40. Alright, let's see a degree now. A minimum of 40, please. 43, perfect. I will accept that. Since I have so much excess money, I could get some other towers. So I mean, I could get Impaled to try to cool him down. I could get Super Brittle as well to cool him down even further. And I guess Poseidon, I guess, could help for cooling down. Yeah, might as well, I guess. Alright, so first skull's about to be hit. Okay, thankfully it's not in a bad spot, so it's not blocking Ninja, I don't think. And then I will get down, I should have gone down this guy earlier, Flying Fortress, just to do a little bit more damage. I will also get down Sky Shredder as well. I can also deal decent damage. And then I'll start getting down Paragon Totems. Hopefully I'm not celebrating too early when it kind of comes to this, but I think we should be fine. Although it's round 106 and we've only gone down like 2 skulls. So it's slightly worrying. Kind of killing rounds too quickly here. Also, the ices aren't in range anymore. I do wonder why this is so slow. I kind of might have overestimated Ninja here a little bit. I'm guessing it's because like the Sticky Bomb. I kind of assumed that the Shurikens would be enough, but like it's round 110, we're halfway there to round 120, and it's like we're not even like anywhere close to being done here. So I think I might just kind of restart. Ninja is not as good as I thought it was going to be. I could always pivot into Ace. I guess I could do that. Because I mean, I have the money to kind of do so, and I don't mind selling at this point. The only thing is, you know, that might screw me over for tier 5, but there was that one week that had like, what, 120 million HP Lunarius, and I think Flying Fortress could solo that, so we'll kind of see. Now, the thing about Flying Fortress, I think it should be able to ignore the rocks, I'm assuming. Now, if this doesn't work, then I have no idea what I would do. I don't think Wizard would be all that good here, because its main attack is Plasma. And then I guess maybe pivoting into Boomerang and Dart. I don't know if that'd be good. Now, the thing I have to worry about too is the stun as well. Hopefully we can kind of beat Blastapopulos fast enough that the stun hopefully isn't too much of a stretch or an issue. Also, let me just kind of get this guy just in case. But I can definitely feel that kind of cooldown reduction, because that is a very slow cooldown. Alright, finally got our first one off. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to kind of get down Paragon Totems. Here's the thing. So I don't think it's worth selling Ace at this point. I think what I'll maybe have to do, I'm supposed to have to pivot into, not Dart Monkey, but I'll have to pivot into like Boomerang and Ninja. Maybe see if I can afford those two. Because I don't think we're going to make, I don't think it's going to be worth selling this guy, I don't think. Just because he's so expensive. So we'll just kind of have to support Ace any way we can. Ideally, Boat would be perfect, being able to kind of buff the Ace, but I don't know. Also, it does seem that time is going to be against us for tier 5. Because it's probably going to take like 12 rounds to potentially beat this guy. Yeah, it's going to take like roughly that amount of time. So I need to keep up on totems. So next Paragon I'm going to get is going to be Ninja. And then I'll have to save money for Boomerang. Alright, so let me sell everything. See how much money we have left over. Sell these guys to reduce screen clutter. And then we have 1.6 million. Pretty good, pretty good. And then let me get my ninjas down. Probably should have gotten Ninja down before I got my Boomerangs down to give Ninja a little bit better spot, but I mean, it's fine. Also, just kind of realized that this boss is basically a Paragon. I wouldn't say Paragon only, but you want to use Paragons as your kind of main defense here because if you kind of go for temples, I'm pretty sure temples would heat up. Yeah, they would heat up Blastapopulos, wouldn't it? And so I don't even know if temples would be even good here. Well, I guess it depends because I think temples have normal type damage, do they not? So maybe not, maybe not. Alright, so let's see what degree Ninja is. 54, pretty good, pretty good. And then I'm going to invest the rest of this money into Boomerang, who I think is probably going to be a decently high degree. I did say I was going to go for Boat, but not going to lie, I kind of forgot about that, so we'll just kind of pretend I didn't say that. Alright, here's Glaive Dominus. What degree are you? 45. Now, if this doesn't work, I'd be kind of genuinely surprised. So these are some pretty heavy hitters and high degrees here. But who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Especially considering that with this reduced cooldown here, you are going to be a little bit screwed. What if I just kind of spam like base ices? Although I don't think ice can target mobs, so I don't know if this would be worth doing, but who knows. 2 rounds, 3 rounds have passed. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the time limit. I think we'll have enough damage in the tank. It's just gonna be the time limit. It's gonna be what kills me. 5 rounds and 2 skulls might just barely make it. Although these guys are out of range, so that kind of screws me. Also, I think I'll kind of sell Geraldo because he's heating up Blastapopulos, even though it's probably very little because he's not doing a whole lot of damage. But like, I feel like any bit would hurt me. Alright, so there's that skull again. We're like basically halfway, and we're also halfway here too. So hopefully this next hump is faster. Oh yeah, but I think not having Carpet Bomb up as much as I would kind of screws me, because the main damage of Ace is from Carpet Bomb, as well as the fact that Ace is kind of low degree, only degree 20. Okay, so it seems it does Cryo Can actually does target mobs, so that's perfect. I don't really know if he's kind of heating him, cooling him down a whole lot. I can't really tell if this bar is the heating up or if this like little symbol here is the heating up, because it does kind of sound like this symbol would be the heating part. And we only have 5 rounds, come on. We're almost there. And I think that is a GG. This is actually somewhat close. I think it's probably the closest I've ever come to dying from the kind of time limit. But yeah, like having your towers constantly be stunned, line of sight being blocked, sticky bomb being burned off, really does kind of, really put a like wrench in your kind of DPS here. And I'm actually kind of surprised that Ace, even though being a low degree, still pulled ahead. I mean, I guess it was here for tier 4, so I guess there's that. And surprisingly, didn't, yeah, like, I don't think Ninja is actually going to be all that good for this boss week, or like for Blastapopulos weeks, just because if you see here, even like though it's a higher degree, Boomerang wasn't really that far behind Ninja. I guess the the sticky bomb burning off really does hurt his CPS quite a lot. I'm not 100% sure if it does, but I feel like it does just kind of based off these numbers here. Kind of Boomerang not being that far behind Ninja, despite Ninja being a much higher degree and just being more powerful overall. It does kind of support my hypothesis. But yeah, I still think Blastapopulos, as of right now, is probably middle tier difficulty. Maybe like on the slight upper end, but in terms of bosses, I'd probably just put him in the middle. But yeah, that was it. If you enjoyed and want to see more Blastapopulos weeks, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join Discord. Link is down below in the description. Have a nice day, everyone.